welcome to Full Cup Astrology. I'm Jen Keane, and today I have a very exciting new moon report for you. In this video, I'm going to give you a general overview of the Leo new moon and why it's so exciting. And then I'm going to break it down for each of the 12 signs and give you a better sense of how this is manifesting in your life. So if you know your sun sign, you can just check that. If you know your moon and rising sign, check those first and give a blend of the three to have a full understanding of what this new moon means for you. Thank you everybody who's liking and subscribing. It means a whole lot. If you like this video, please hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me and this channel grow, and it's very exciting to watch that progress. So let's get into it. A Leo new moon and what that means. So generally a new moon is a time where we are going inward and starting new beginnings, planting the seeds. At this time, the first big energy that's happening is that this new moon is in very close proximity to Venus retrograde and Lilith. And what that means is that this is a brand new beginning in matters of the heart, matters of money, matters of self-worth, and in a way to propel us forward and be able to experience more of those things in life. And those are ultimately things that bring us a lot of pleasure. So if there's anything holding us back from pleasure, this is a process of sorting that out. Venus and Lilith close to this new moon tells me that we are going to be exposing deep parts of ourselves that have maybe been forgotten when it comes to what really strikes our passion, what really makes us feel and experience love, and maybe what connects us to more abundance and wealth as well. With Chiron aspecting this energy in a positive way, I think there are some past wounds around being bold and expressive about our passion and our desires. Leo is an energy of expression and bravado. It is creative, and Leo has a big heart. It rules the heart in astrology. And Lilith is more about repression. What repressed passions and love and feelings do we have deep down that don't need to be repressed? Leo wants to pull that out into the open, and ultimately with the goal of being able to live out our true desires and live out our true passion. At this time, there could be deeper understanding of a wound in order to create an opportunity for healing. Do you have fear around being your true self? Do you have fears and guilt around taking care of yourself? What is holding you back from being brave? What is holding you back from being your true self in partnerships, in friendships, and when it comes to our financial goals? So whatever fear or repression is happening that's holding you back from really living your passion and desire in an outward way, this is an opportunity to connect with that and create some shifts. And the really big part of this full moon is that this is going to be a big surprise for a lot of people. So especially if you have anything close to 23 degrees in your chart, or any of the fixed signs are going to feel this the most. But everybody is going to get a dose. This is a triple potent Uranus. So Uranus is squaring this new moon exact, which is a very potent energy. Squares are already potent. It's an exact degree, which is an extremely potent, and it's on the 23rd degree, which is a Uranus degree. So we're really getting the big destroyer in this new moon. Uranus is the big destroyer. It tears down what no longer needs to exist and creates room for the new. And destruction can sometimes be uncomfortable if we're not ready for it and we're not ready to give into it. So just keep that in mind, that if something catches you off guard and it seems to completely destroy one aspect of your life, know that it is room for another one to grow. So this is a really big out with the old, in with the new. And for a new moon, this is an especially potent out with the old. So I'm interested to see how that manifests for everyone. Please let me know in the comments. It should be a very exciting time. And yeah, I think ultimately in a positive way, though there could be some tension in the air with the big changes that Uranus can create. And Venus retrograde, Lilith, and the connection to this new moon. I think this is a beautiful energy of getting in touch with our true desires and being more in a Leo energy about it. Be brave, be bold, be out there. And Uranus is everything that is unique and different. So we can also really want unique and different expression at this time. And this is an opportunity to start nurturing that and bringing it forward in whatever way that looks like for each of us. And now for the 12 sign breakdown. And I'm going to start with Leo. This is your new moon. So how exciting, Leo. You are very likely going through some big changes of self, your psychology. And something to do with career, work, and reputation is involved at this time. So either you're doing something that is very shocking for your reputation and your career, and that's going to launch you into a brand new space. Or perhaps something happens in career and reputation that shocks you and also launches you into a brand new space. But ultimately, Leo, you more than any other energy are getting shaken up by this square, and especially if you're a Leo by 23 degrees. The healing energy for you, Leo, is coming from your 9th house. And that's where the North Node is right now too. So that is your current destiny is being pulled into your house of spirituality, your higher perspective on the world, higher learning perhaps as well. So maybe there's school involved or publication and academia. But in a more spiritual sense, this is your perspective adding a healing touch to whatever is going on, and that might be a big part of what changes you and surprises you and catches you off guard. So enjoy, Leo. Hi, Virgo. This new moon is happening in your 12th house. So this is brand new beginnings around your connection to the spiritual world, around everything that has to do with retreat from the day-to-day life. This rules hospitals, prisons, hotels, faraway places, overseas travel, and past lives. So this might be a brand new beginning when it comes to a soulmate or travel. But in a general sense, this is a spiritual practice. If there are Virgos out there who have tendency to use escapism in any way, this is a new moon that could really help you shift that and find healthy ways of retreat and separation from the world that don't cause self-harm. But that is the negative side of the 12th house. The blessings and healing are in your 8th house right now. And this could also be, if there's a soulmate coming into your life, there could be some intimate connection happening. This could also be other people's resources. And for any Virgos out there who have been trying to do too much on your own, this is an opportunity to heal that part of yourself that feels like you need to do it all and collaborate, use other people's resources, and let that help you along. The unexpected stuff could be coming from your perspective on the world. So this is an interesting one. If there are Virgos out there who have a mentor or are in school, there could be something very surprising that happens with your program and where you thought you were headed. Perhaps a new mentor or spiritual life leader in some way is going to come into your life, Virgo, and that could come as a big surprise and create some shockwaves in how you experience love and passion in this world. So Virgo, big spiritual connections for you in this. This is very intangible energy for Virgos out there, and some of it might be hidden at this time. So keep that in mind if you don't notice anything right away. This 12th house energy of the new moon is also your blind spot. So something might show up later on. But enjoy this one, Virgo, and let me know how it's going in the comments below. Libra, this new moon is happening in your 11th house. So you are maybe getting the new beginning of a dream come true, or perhaps this has to do with your communities and friends. There is a big surprise coming from other people's resources for you. So money could come that you did not expect. And maybe it has to do with friends and networks and community. And there are some resources there that are really going to help you out at this time or really make your dreams come true. So Libra, this is a very exciting energy for you. And there is some healing happening in your 7th house. So right now, the focus is on partnerships, and this involves partnerships and contracts of all kinds. So this could be a lot of work opportunity or just advantages coming from your significant other when it comes to finances at this time. So very exciting new moon of abundance for you, Libra. This really has to do with living your passion and expressing it and having that come back in how other people in this world help you out and lend you a helping hand. So you're going to see that the more you are your true self and you follow your passion and you follow your desires, you're going to feel that support all around, and that's just going to validate the path that you're on. So enjoy, Libra. Scorpio, for you, this is a new moon in your career sector. Your image, your public reputation, how the world views you, and some big surprises could be coming from others. So something could change in your status or career that seems to come out of nowhere because of somebody else. Hopefully some really good opportunities. The Wounded Healer, Chiron, and North Node are in your day-to-day part of your chart. So there's some healing to do at this time around your daily habits and potentially how that benefits your career. There might be just a aha moment where something shifts in a daily habit, and that creates a great ripple effect through your career sector and how you are seen in the world. And for you, Scorpio, this Venus retrograde season and this new moon and the Lilith point is really asking you to dig deep into what is your true desire when it comes to career. And especially when it comes to career and public reputation, sometimes our true desires don't really line up with what is really expected of us. And that can be a big conflict and create some friction and resistance. So this is going to really blow up something that's been in your way, Scorpio. And when it comes to that kind of transition and change, I think this one is going to be a welcome one. Enjoy. Sagittarius, this new moon is in your 9th house. This is all about new beginnings when it comes to your perspective on the world, spirituality. This could be foreign places and foreign travel, but on a more emotional level, Sagittarians out there are going to be asking questions about what is holding you back from experiencing your many Sagittarians out there are going to be asking, what is holding you back from experiencing healing? What are Sagittarians out there, you represent healing and passion and travel and exploration and higher purpose in this world and all of the education that goes around that. So this really aligns with who you are as a Sag. And if there are things that are holding you back from that passion and that drive to seek knowledge and higher wisdom, then something is going to shift and change. And Uranus, all of Uranus's big surprises are in your day-to-day activity. If you have employees, this could involve employees. But for more Sagittarians out there, this is going to be something in your day-to-day life or something at work that just catches you off guard and puts you on a whole new path for perspective and healing and joy and pleasure in this world. You're especially experiencing some healing and encouragement to follow your soul's direction when it comes to your creative projects, or it could be with children as well, or joy or pleasure, or all of those things that really expand our creativeness in this world. And hobbies and things that we do for pleasure are included in that. And children are, of course, children are a model of creativity. They are our creation and they are creative beings themselves. So there's something that's healing when it comes to children and hobbies that also is having a really positive influence on your perspective at this time, Sagittarius. Enjoy. Capricorn, this is a new moon in your 8th house of other people's resources. So this could be a new beginning with your partner's resources that is coming back from the past and really brings you a lot of blessings and opportunity. This could be intimate connection, or deep psychological healing as well. And sometimes those go together. So as you're deeply connecting with another person, when it's truly intimate, that can pull up some old psychological patterns that are due for some healing. In Capricorn, at the same time, you are also being drawn into matters of home and matters of that inner world. So for you, this is extra amplified when it comes to desires that are held deep down and trauma that may have buried them deep, that it's time to resurface. It's time to resurface what wounds from home and family upbringing are holding you back from your desires. And for you Capricorns out there, this is an energy of unexpected pregnancies. So for a few of you, that could be something that's also going on at this time. And that would definitely be opening your heart to more love than you have felt before. Aquarius, this new moon is happening in your partnership sector. So for you, you are experiencing brand new beginnings when it comes to romance. And those of you who are currently in a relationship, there have been issues from the past coming up at this time for healing and release. And that could be bringing you to a whole new level when it comes to where you are taking this relationship. For Aquarians, there are big surprises coming from your home and family. So something related with home and family is really shaking things up, and somehow that could bring your relationship closer as well. And for Aquarians, the North Node and Chiron that are encouraging you to heal with words and mind. So you might be going through some experiences where you're working on your communication, working with siblings and neighbors as well. They're covered under this house, as also short distance travel. So there might be some short distance travel on your agenda. All of these things are going to contribute to healing, and they could also all be happening at the same time. So watch for that. See you next time, Aquarius. Pisces, this new moon is in your 6th house. So this is a brand new beginning when it comes to your day-to-day activity and work. The 3rd house is where you're getting surprises. So siblings, neighbors, short distance travel for Pisces. something could come out of the blue and shake up your world at this time, and it might have to do with your day-to-day activities or work. You are going through healing and a soul focus at the moment when it comes to your finances, your self-worth, who you are in this world, and how you manage your assets, and that is energy and money. Where are you putting your energy at this time, Pisces? And is it following your true passion and your true desire? Whatever you truly desire can't be ignored anymore. And something at this time is going to shake things up and propel you forward so that you are living closer to your desires than ever before. Aries, this is a new moon in your 5th house. So for you, this is new beginning when it comes to romance and pleasure and joy and children and fun and hobbies. And there, for Aries, something from about finances and assets could shock you and catch you off guard. So if there's some disruptions there, keep in mind that it is only to continue to help with joy and pleasure, even if it excuse me, even if it doesn't seem like it in the moment. And Aries, your soul focus right now is all about you. So you are going through healing when it comes to who you are as a person, your psychology, and what you show the world. So this is really a step up for Aries. Everything that has to do with bringing more self-worth and abundance into your life is going to benefit your fun, pleasure, and hobbies. So it looks like a fun new moon for you, Aries. Enjoy. Taurus, this is a 4th house new moon for you. So this is all about home and family and what you hold dear to your heart and what matters when it comes to love with home and family. You are going through an extra long, extended period of reflection on how to bring more love into your home. And this new moon is going to shake things up drastically. And this could be you shaking things up because Uranus, the destructor, Uranus, the planet of rebellion and revolution and destruction, is in your 1st house. So you have been going through really breaking down what no longer serves you when it comes to yourself and your psychology. And maybe there have been some outside circumstances that have really shaken who you are. And you're also a fixed sign like Leo, so the changes sometimes are a little less desirable when it comes to wanting to feel that stability that Taurans love. But anything that is disruptive at this time is really going to pay off when it comes to how much love is in your home at this time. You are really also being compelled to, for Taurans out there, your soul's direction right now is connecting with the spirit world and getting some downtime. So looks like you could be spending a lot of time at home, a lot of time resting and focusing on yourself and your loved ones. Enjoy, Taurus. Gemini, this new moon is happening in your 3rd house. So for you, this is neighbors, siblings, a brand new beginning when it comes to short distance travel or neighborhoods. You could be changing neighborhoods. And the big surprise is coming. The big surprise for you, Gemini, is coming from your 12th house. So there could be something from news from far away that comes in and shakes up your communication or your neighborhood or something of that nature. The 12th house is a spiritual, intuitive house as well. So maybe you are getting some intuitive downloads at this time that really help support your mind and your communication. Chiron and the North Node in your 11th house are encouraging you to reach out to your networks, and you could have healing to do when it comes to your community or wishes coming true. If there are any wounds there to heal, whatever is disruptive at this time, could have a very beneficial effect on that. So this is a bit of a mixed bag for you, Gemini. I'm curious to see how it unfolds. I think it's going to be very different for a lot of you. But expect the unexpected and let me know what's going on in the comments below. Have a great one, Gemini. Cancer, this new moon is happening in your second house. So for you, there is a brand new beginning when it comes to how you allocate your assets, where you spend your energy, how you spend your money. And there's some transformation that's going on there that's really going to affect your self-worth. The unexpected news could come from your community, so your friends and networks. There's going to be something that comes out of nowhere and really drastically changes your life and the direction you thought you were going on, especially when it comes to finances and self-worth in some way. Your healing energy and your soul's direction right now is in the 10th house. So whatever is going on with career and work is providing a healing energy to all of this. So perhaps you've had some apprehensions about being seen in the world and being very visible, and something unexpected from your friends shakes things up, and that is propelling you to be seen when it comes to work. And bring that fierce Leo energy into that part of your chart. It's already fierce. You have Aries there. But this can bring an extra sparkle to your status and your career. So enjoy this one, Cancer. Thank you so much for watching. And all in all, this is a bag of surprises. I'm so excited to see what comes out of this for the better and for the uncomfortable. And I hope that it brings ultimately blessings to everyone. And if you want more information on the Venus retrograde that we are in, watch my Venus special report to see what's in store up until September when it comes to how we're backtracking to enjoy more love and pleasure and abundance in each of our lives.